What if everything you believe is just a shadow of the truth? Plato's Allegory of the cave challenges us to question our reality and seek deeper truths. Imagine prisoners in a dark cave, chained so they can only see the wall in front of them. Shadows cast by objects behind them are their only reality. For these prisoners, the shadows are their entire world. They have never seen the actual objects or the fire behind them. This allegory suggests that most people live in ignorance, mistaking sensory perceptions for reality. The journey out of the cave represents the philosopher's path to enlightenment. It is a difficult process, but it leads to true understanding and wisdom. The allegory of the cave challenges us to question our perceptions and seek a deeper understanding of the world. True enlightenment comes from looking beyond the shadows to discover the reality that lies hidden beneath. In today's world, where information is abundant yet often misleading, Plato's allegory is more relevant than ever. It reminds us to seek truth and wisdom beyond the surface. Imagine one prisoner breaking free. He escapes the cave and emerges into the blinding light of the outside world. At first, he is confused. The sunlight hurts his eyes. He struggles to comprehend the world beyond the cave. However, gradually, his eyes adjust. He begins to see the world as it truly is, illuminated by the sun. He sees real objects, not just shadows. He experiences the world in all its complexity. He realizes that the shadows were mere illusions. Filled with this newfound knowledge, he feels compelled to return to the cave and share his enlightenment with his fellow prisoners. Plato's allegory resonates deeply in our modern age of rampant misinformation. Think of the cave as our current, complex information landscape. The shadows on the wall represent the distorted truths, half-truths, and outright falsehoods that flood our news feeds and social media timelines daily. We are bombarded with information from countless, often unreliable sources. It can be incredibly challenging to distinguish fact from fiction. Like the prisoners mistaking shadows for reality, we risk accepting misleading information as the absolute truth. This misinformation can have real-world consequences, influencing our opinions, decisions, and actions significantly. It can polarize societies, erode trust in institutions, and even incite violence and chaos. Trapped in echo chambers, the walls of our time, social media, while connecting us in unprecedented ways, can also trap us in echo chambers. These are online spaces where we encounter only information and opinions that confirm our existing beliefs. Algorithms designed to show us content we are likely to engage with further reinforce these echo chambers. This constant reinforcement of our biases can lead to a distorted perception of reality. We may become convinced that our limited perspective is the only truth. We might dismiss opposing viewpoints without critical examination. This can hinder constructive dialogue and fuel societal divisions. Breaking free, the journey towards truth. Just as the escaped prisoner journeyed into the sunlight, we too must strive to break free from the confines of misinformation and echo chambers. This journey is not just a physical one, but a deeply intellectual and emotional endeavor. We must strive to break free from the confines of misinformation and echo chambers. This means challenging the narratives we have been fed and questioning the sources of our information. This requires a conscious effort to seek out diverse perspectives, engage with challenging ideas, and critically evaluate information. It means stepping out of our comfort zones and being open to new and sometimes uncomfortable truths. We must be willing to question our own assumptions. This self-reflection is crucial in understanding our biases and limitations. We must develop media literacy skills. This involves learning how to identify credible sources, understanding the mechanics of misinformation, and being able to navigate the complex media landscape. This will help us discern credible sources from unreliable ones. It is a skill that requires practice and dedication. We must be willing to engage in respectful dialogue with those who hold different views. This means listening more than we speak and trying to understand the perspectives of others. This journey towards truth is an ongoing process. It is not a destination, but a continuous path that we must walk with determination and patience. It demands constant vigilance and a commitment to intellectual humility. We must be willing to admit when we are wrong and be open to changing our minds in the face of new evidence. The cave's warning, a timeless message for today. Plato's Allegory is a timeless warning about the dangers of accepting appearances as reality. In today's world, this warning is more relevant than ever. We must be critical consumers of information. We must be willing to question what we see and hear. We must seek out diverse perspectives and engage in open-minded dialogue. Only by actively seeking truth and enlightenment can we hope to break free from the shadows of misinformation and build a more informed and just society. The Allegory's message is clear. Don't mistake the shadows for the real thing. Keep searching for the truth. A call to think philosophy as our guiding light. Philosophy has always been a beacon, guiding humanity through the complexities of existence and the labyrinth of our thoughts. Plato's Allegory of the Cave is not just a story from ancient Greece. It is a profound metaphor that transcends time and culture, urging us to look beyond the shadows and illusions that cloud our understanding. It is a call to action for all of us, a reminder that true enlightenment comes from questioning the status quo and seeking deeper truths. It urges us to question, to think critically, and to seek knowledge beyond the confines of our limited perspectives. This journey of intellectual exploration is not just for scholars or philosophers, it is for everyone. In a world saturated with information, philosophy, with its emphasis on critical thinking and reasoned argument, serves as an invaluable tool. It helps us navigate the overwhelming flood of data and opinions, allowing us to discern what is truly important. Let us embrace the spirit of philosophical inquiry. Let us not shy away from the difficult questions or the uncomfortable truths. Instead, let us dive into them with curiosity and courage. Let us engage in thoughtful dialogue, challenge our assumptions, and strive for a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Through meaningful conversations and debates, we can expand our horizons and grow as individuals and as a society. Only then can we hope to emerge from the cave of ignorance and into the light of truth. By embracing philosophy, we can illuminate the path to wisdom, clarity, and a more enlightened existence.